Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran. Today's arena video is going to be about not hitting hard, but hitting smart. Here we're going to show you how, without having a massive amounts of damage, how you can really pull a lot of damage out onto your opponent simply by throwing out CC onto the healer and not allowing them to heal or allowing the other DPS to peel for you. Hopefully you guys enjoy this commentary. Let's get on to the video. The position of the Warlock kinda gave us an opening as he decided to pour back onto the pillar where he originally started from, and then he LOS his healer completely. I decided to use this to score him into a stun and throw down a smoke bomb after a full death roll above. He gets real low in health and I go in for a kill spree to keep putting pressure. The healer is not CC'd, but he's simply unable to get inside of the barrier as it is an LOS breaker. I throw down a blind where she trinkets and I take full advantage of it by vanishing and cheap shotting him, so then we can correlate all the CC when it's convenient. It's not as much about hitting hard, but being able to interrupt your opponent at a perfect moment in order to reduce their effectiveness as a healer, and therefore you're not as much compensating for having low amounts of damage, but you're rather controlling your opponent. You got even a half fear and a small stun, throwing down a nerve strike, therefore the healer is healing for much less than he normally would. Even though this might seem like a full recovery by the Warlock, we get a double silence onto the healer, and even though as I get horrified and the Warlock starts getting topped off back to health, we are putting pressure without having to exert heavy amounts of damage onto our opponents. We're just gonna wait for DRs to drop, and this is the point where we can concentrate on some of the damage, and after the damage concentration is not as much important, we can go back to spamming our CCs back to back onto the healer. As a combat rogue, you cannot deal the maximum amount of damage unless you are deep inside, and I learned this playing throughout Pandaria. Therefore, you gotta understand that sometimes when you can't compensate for damage, you might as well compensate for back-to-back continuous crowd control, and therefore you're able to establish a long-term goal in order to score in a kill, simply from playing smart and not playing hard. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary. My name is Dalaran. Make sure to play smart, don't play too hard, and I'll see you guys in the next one.